All right, in this black tote is everything for the sewer system. Everyone's least favorite part of using an RV, but you use an RV because you like to have a bathroom nearby. Inside you'll find we have plenty of gloves. They're just a size large, so they basically fit everybody. You're always going to want to put on a fresh pair of gloves. Simply throw them away when you're done. So in here you have just some black trash bags in case you don't have time to wait for things to dry out. You can put it in one of the black trash bags and put it back in here. There's some spare toilet paper. These are the tablets I talked about. We'll address that at the very end. And then here is the actual sewer hose. So with this sewer hose, you're simply going to hook it up at the back. We'll show you that in a second. This part goes into the dump station, or if you're parked at an RV site, wherever their dump spot is, to be permanently hooked up. Underneath here is the actual sewer line. You just make sure these two valves are closed. Simply unscrew that. Take this section, put it over it, and just give it a simple twist, and it locks. Basically, you then stretch this out to go into the dump station like so, and you're all set. That's it for setting up the sewer hose. One thing to keep in mind is if you are parked at a campsite, you don't want to leave these valves open. You just want to dump the tanks when it says it's full and then close the tanks back up. Otherwise you can get odor that will come back up into the RV, and you definitely do not want that. To dump the tanks, you'll see the valves in the back. There is a black valve right here and a gray valve. You start with the black valve, the short one. Just simply pull it out. You'll hear everything empty out. Wait till you finish hearing everything empty out. And then you pull the gray valve right here, and that is the gray tank. And that will then come behind and put just gray water, which is from the sink in the shower, right through the hose and into the drain. And then you just close them in reverse, close the gray tank, close the black tank, you're all set. If you are just simply dumping the tanks or you're leaving the spot, you want to hook up the hose. So inside is a flexible hose. You simply hook this up and you're going to unlatch the sewer hose. Just use this. I'll show you in just a second. If you are leaving the campsite and you're going to stow the sewer hose away now, what you're going to want to do is just give it a quick rinse out. This hose is in here. Literally hook this back up to the freshwater line. Some campsites will actually have a dump station hose already sitting there, which you can just use that without having to pull this out. But if they don't, simply connect this up to the water lines. Again, you've dumped your tanks, you're finished with all that. The valves are closed. You're simply going to turn this, undo it, turn the water on. The hose will be like this if it's off. Turn the water on. Just simply spray some into the hose, lifting it up until you see clear water running out. Close the valve back up, and you're all set. You can just sort of lay the pipe out to dry a little bit in the air, unhook this from the sewer line, and just let it dry a little bit while you finish closing up the campsite and packing things up. And then you can put it into a black trash bag and put it back into the black container, close it up. All right, so we've finished dumping the sewer tank, and now we just need to do one thing, which is add one of these, which again you will find in the black tote. It's a little pellet to help basically control odors within the black tank. You simply open up the toilet, drop one in, you let the water fill a little bit. Just basically fill the bowl up with water, and then flush it on down with some extra water. You just want to put about maybe half a gallon of water total in with it. And that's it. You're all set.